Hi and welcome back to Gaming with Midi, and today we're going to go through a few updates with what's coming out in the next couple of days. Just pulling up my screens real quick. Unfortunately, I'm not sharing them. However, we have... Oh, hush, Midi. So the basic events are still going on. In fact, they're going on through sometime, probably the end of March. That's your Awakening sign-in for the beginner event. Authority level rewards, beginner event. New Horizons, which is your headhunting pools. That is through the end of March if you have not done so. You can get those then. Let's look here. There is a limited time event, 2 of them that actually start February 7th, which is just in 2 days as the time of recording. We have Cardi's Fairy Tale of the Valley. It's a camera event. And Glittering Life at Wooding Guide event. Not sure exactly what that will do, what those will entail, but that's will be happening starting on February 7th. We also have the Edge-based Salvage event that's going on, and that should be going on until the end of March as well. We also have our headhunting gacha banners are changing. February 7th is the floaty messenger release of that character. And unfortunately, I can't say her name. It starts with a G. Galatia? Don't shoot the messenger. But there'll also be a limited time event as well that goes on with that character, Gilberta. Sorry, Gilberta. We also have her combat drills. That will be on February 7th. On February 24th, we will get Yvonne banner and her story, event story, and combat drills. Which is so cool that we will get those. A continuation of our New Horizons, as I said, the basic headhunting, as well as the smelting forge armaments. Those are our arsenal, our weapon. Once you make pulls in your headhunting, you get points towards pulling on your weapons. But there is an express delivery that starts on February 7th, which will allow us to pull more. Don't quote me on that. I'll know more on the 7th. And then there will also be another arsenal item graffiti issue, which is Yvonne's weapon. So that's coming out. We also have an event on February 12th. That is the Umbral Monument Challenge event and Monumental Etching Old Wounds. Limited time event, and that will go through the end of March. Those Forsaken by the Land event starts also on February 12th to the end of March. And then on February 26th, we have Inorganic Construct, which goes through the end of March. So lots of things coming up. I'm glad to see that we're going to be having several different contents. As far as story goes, I do not know personally. I haven't followed to see when story will update because I haven't fully completed it myself. Yeah, so those are all coming up in the next couple weeks. the first set in a couple days. With that in mind, we're gonna go to our reconstruction headquarters. We did get um, our outpost. So we have 3 outposts, or I have 3 outposts that I have unlocked. And I have 2 that are ready for upgrades. I'm still working on the refugee camp for level 3, but I do have the infestation in the Ridgeum Science Park. And so I have that one to do, and I also have the reconstruction headquarters in the Power Plateau. So that will be the one that I'm doing now. If we have time, then I will do the other quest. So this is reconstruction headquarters, going to the Power Plateau, and that's where we'll head. My pretty ship. Okay. We'll teleport there. As you can see, I haven't done anything here yet. Eventually I will unlock everything, but yeah, I haven't done anything here yet. I am still running power through the different areas. The origin load spring, I've finally have gotten some power, and I've gotten some of my zip lines set up so I can get to different areas. I also got some of my ore to be mined, but hopefully this weekend I can have a chance to finish going to the old mines and whatnot. Alright, we're gonna go over here. And talk to Ardelia. Uh-oh.
What's going on? What are those 2 doing?
Oh, well, they've been doing this for about an hour.
What?
The 2 have different ideas about work regarding the geological probe in the HQ. They've argued about it for days. Sadly, no consensus was reached. I did my best to talk to them, but as soon as I turned around, they were back at it again.
We can't leave this outpost without proper leadership for too long. Endman, maybe we should ask them what's going on.
Okay. I don't know what y'all are doing, but let's talk.
Endman, you're here. Sorry, I should have arranged to receive you properly.
I heard about your disagreements with Dean. Can you tell me the details?
About that? Yeah, the geological probe serves as a surveillance tool, and the results it provides must undergo various testing. This process is essential to addressing the ecological devastation in Valley 4. My priority is to safeguard environmental stability by building test plots and artificial habitats. These will help preserve the local flora and fauna. But Dean doesn't agree. He insists on running the highly dangerous blight testing first.
Do the 2 research projects go against each other?
Of course. If we push ahead with deep excavation and start blight-related material research right now, we risk further degrading the local ecology. Human changes to the environment might also affect certain wildlife communities. Their survival might be jeopardized. Our vision is to restore and protect the ecology. So why are we actively disrupting the only stable environment we have left? That's going too far. The risks are off the charts. I won't let this happen. Absolutely not.
we're just trying to get a general picture here. Let's go and ask what the other side thinks.
Min? When did you arrive? I'll grab a few seats for you.
Aren't you, like, standing right next to him?
We're good. Actually, we're here to learn more about your recent disagreements.
It's not really a disagreement. I just can't stand Clavel's excessive cautiousness over everything. We know nothing about the state of Valley 4 after the disaster. Our priority is to quickly figure out the properties of the affected materials. Knowledge will help us solve this crisis. While we hesitate and squander our time away, we miss perfect opportunities to study these materials. And if they start changing in increasingly complex ways, our research will be further delayed.
Yeah, that kinda makes sense.
But Clavel wants to observe and protect the wildlife communities of the Power Plateau first. I hope he realizes just how many life forms we're talking about here. Once we're done rescuing all the critters, I doubt we'll still have the chance to study the anomalous materials. He should know the importance of timing and opportunity. I guess he's learned nothing after all these years.
Take it easy. We're just trying to understand the situation.
Both of them make a lot of sense, you know? But we can't let this carry on.
His logic is driven only by his feelings. He's just a paranoid blight brain. Paranoid?
Being properly prepared can cut your losses. You're always rushing and bumbling into things. Do you know how problematic you've been for Professor Crow?
Oh, now you're trying to bring up Professor Crow. Well, I hope you didn't forget about the buggerloid who messed up the professor's last experiment.
And I'll say it again in your face. I didn't do anything wrong. But you, sir, your stiff-necked stubbornness to do everything your way is different.
Uh-oh. Can we all just take a deep breath?
Gentlemen, please. Mr. Crow didn't make you project leads just to see you argue all day.
I'm taking a step back because our Enfielder friends say so.
Whatever, mister. I'm not paying any attention to you.
As you can see, Professor, the most I could do is to stop their arguments from getting any worse.
It's okay. You did good.
We can't let this go on. Endman?
Oh, now they, like, moved. Okay. Well, we will go and find Clavel first. And no, I'm not running your thing, Silka. Hold on, let me go back. Remember it being around here. What is it? Did you lose something? It's you. Sorry for running away like that back there. I thought about it for a while. Perhaps I didn't say it right. Maybe I should think about things from Dean's perspective. He was site director, Daniel's favorite apprentice before he... Talos, rest his soul. I'm looking for a box of documents. It contains logs and reports of the tests we ran in the past. Let's help him. These reports sound important to Clavel. Okay, so we're gonna look for reports. Okay. Let's go up. One second while I'm here. Oh, here's one. Oh, I guess that's what he was looking for. he said. This is it. Phew. All the reports are still inside. What are these reports? They sound pretty important. Well, they're just research reports about several wildlife populations. But Dean, he's the one who wrote the reports.
Oh,
Dean wrote these reports? Yeah. Don't get fooled by his eagerness for deep excavations and blighted materials. The only problem is his methods. They can be quite extreme at times. These reports document the organisms he managed to save. With his extreme measures, some of them were on the brink of extinction. So you actually approve of Dean? Or both of you are essentially alike? And that is why we got along all these years as fellow researchers. I do my best to ensure the stability of the testing environment, but I'm also aware that I sometimes lack his adventurous spirit. Nevertheless, someone must assess the outcomes of failures and be responsible for cleaning things up. It is my job to consider every step of the process. Right now, we should be working toward a consensus that both sides can agree on. Thank you for finding these reports for me. Reading through them has convinced me to do just that. Heading back to talk with Dean, we shouldn't be arguing like this. Oh, that's more like it. Deep down, these two have always shared the same vision. They probably ignored the fact that due to their sudden responsibilities and their stressful work,
Phew.
all they need is an opportunity to come in an agreement. Alright team, time to head back. Oh, I guess we got to choose who we talk. Oh, now we go find Dean. Okay. I was wondering. Let's see if there's any teleports near him. Yeah, we'll go here. Just want to try to save time instead of running all over the place. Okay. I have
Target
not
detected. Stay calm. We've trained for this.
I was talking. Anyway, I don't normally. I haven't like explored this area as much. He's around all the bunnies. Bugger this. Where did it run off this time? Here you are, looking for something? Hi, infielders. Yeah, I'm looking for a long ear. I would regularly come here to record its activities and get some data. It's usually active around this place, but I don't see it around today. Oh, so it wasn't any of those long ears that just burrowed in the ground? A long ear? Edmund, maybe we can help Dean look for the critter. It might convince him to calm down a little and talk to us. Oh, thanks for saying that out loud. Okay, well, let's go find the long ear that he was looking for. Oh, there it is. Come back. Oh. Why didn't you go up there? I don't, let's see if, oh, we have to go around here. Bunny, come back. No, don't run. Don't run, don't run. I won't hurt you. Come on, let's go. Aww. Misty, thank goodness you're still alive. Thank you so much. I spent the entire day looking for it and couldn't find anything. I thought it had. No, we lost too much. You also care about the critters. Who wouldn't care about these little creatures? We've lived with them for so many years. But we're out of time. The blight persists, and the impact on the rift might introduce new changes to the environment. If we could just take them away from this disaster-stricken place, even just a minute earlier. You're right, Edmund. I shouldn't be getting angry at these stupid arguments. We got a disaster to clean up. Clavel, he and I aren't truly at odds. I'll head back and talk things through with Clavel. Thanks a lot for clearing up my head. We didn't do much. You actually agree with his intentions and approach. Aww. Oh, my backpack is full. Dang it. What do I have in my backpack? Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh well, then can sit there.
Another day.
Okay. I'll go back. Go back to the factory that's bare. I really should work on it. Oh, there's a little kid
Supervisor Perlica. Dean and I had a discussion. We got two essential tasks right now. Preserving the local wildlife in their habitats and marking out areas for deep excavations.
But our current HQ isn't big enough to carry out both of these jobs. So we're thinking if it's possible to borrow your strength. If this place gets an efficiency boost, we might be able to make headway in both tasks.
That's exactly why we're here. It's also the purpose of the AIC factory.
Here's a blueprint. It illustrates the plans for expanding the HQ and improving its research efficiency.
Wait! Miss Ardelia, did you do this on your own? You're so thoughtful. We really made a fool of ourselves back then. I'm so embarrassed right now.
No, this is the work. Forget it. Yeah, and truth be told, there's a lot that I have to learn from the professor.
We will use the AIC factory to provide assistance and support the expansion of the HQ.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden in this area it got really pixelated. Mission complete. So that particular outpost is now level 2. I'm not going to answer my business call and go over here to, so it is now level 2. There's some stocks, so I'm going to go ahead and take all mine and go ahead and, well, it won't take me too much longer to get it to level 3. Anyway, so that's how you know, increasing your different headquarter or different camp outposts, the infiltration station, and the reconstruction HQ. We're able to use it for powering, which I promise I will be doing some of that. Oh, I'm not so, you know, I have a lot in my other 3. I have, you know, the original. You have in the hub, you have your core AIC area, and I have it maxed out as far as size and the depot bus. I do not have everything in place yet. In fact, I have thought about doing a video about what the factory is, because some people do really well with it. Other people, I'm kind of mid with it. Go figure, mid with it. Yeah. So I'm, you know, not. This is like the first game I really had to deal with the factory stuff, which, as I've said, and other times, other games they don't do factory. You have to like go out and gather, and you go make all the crafting for your people's gears, or even for your own. Say for example, Final Fantasy 14. You know, you have all these jobs, and then you have all this gear to either get crafted or, you know, grinding for it. Well, here we're able to craft a lot of stuff, but automate it into a factory. So I thought about doing a video showing some of how to do blueprints, or how to um, basic import from other people, because there are some really fabulous people who know what they're doing and have created so many blueprints, and we're able to use their codes to import it. If you have any questions about, you know, about the factory part, maybe put it in the comments below, and, you know, I might see about doing a video for it. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for this. Is just showing, you know, how we did the power plateau. So thanks for hanging out. Until the next time.